probably not a lot, I would say. I mean, in theory, some, for sure. But I'm just going to call this time. Flop is 3-7-9. A kind of disguised good flop, right? We have a double gutter. We have 8 outs to make a very strong hand here on a flop that our opponent is not going to hit very often. We don't have any hearts, for what it's worth, but... Jazz Fest sounds awesome, bro. Partial to a bit of jazz. Yeah, man, it's been a great time. It was a lot of fun. And it goes check on the flop, 10 on the turn. We have a bluff here, for sure. We have 6 high. We have a board that we can represent with some sets and some like suited connectors that made 2 pair and stuff like that. It's worth remembering this is a raise under the gun, a 3-bet under the gun, 1, or like, you know, middle position hijack. I think I want to bluff here. Their line doesn't make any sense unless they have like a set of 9s here or something, or a set of 10s. When it goes check, and then bet raise, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think overpairs want to check on this flop too much when they 3-bet pre, so I'm just going to go all in. A set of 7s. Okay. We win with a straight. So we're 110 blinds deep here. We cover for a bounty. Do we want to get this in pre against a big blind 3-bet? Think so. And I think in this 3-bet pot, we're mostly going to call here. We probably don't have enough to value raise in that their 3-betting range is going to have aces, it's going to have queens, it's going to have kings. Very unlikely, obviously, with ace-king. It's only 1 combo of kings. There's not going to be enough like king-jack where we can like raise for value and then call off, right? So I think it's just call, and then call on the river for sure on the ace. And then just lose to queens. Because like people don't bluff. But yeah, we're calling. We don't know if people don't bluff, right? Against some people, we could just fold the river because they have queens every time. But you can't do that against the population, so we just call. And lose to our 5 combos of sets, you know. And there you go. Sometimes it's 7-6. Like I grew up in Alberta, very spaced out, very car-centric, very not... Alberta is all about your house and your yard, right? Like that's your house, your yard, your land, your car, your truck. That's like what you're solving for. And then spend time in Europe, in like central locations in larger cities. I just think it's more enjoyable, honestly. I really do. I'm certainly not like a cars shouldn't exist kind of person at all. That's not how I feel. I don't really want to raise call a6 in this environment. So I'm just going to check back, check on the flop. Let's go, bro. Good luck. Thank you, Cody. Thanks, man. Nice. Pair of 6s wins against a pair of 3s. Thank you, Kazuto, for the good luck on Facebook. Appreciate you. If they're really good here, they can triple barrel. Most people aren't. It's a good flop for 4s. It's just a spot where our range is quite capped, and that creates problems for us. But they check, which is cool. I check as well. What do we beat here? 3s, ace 3, 7-8 suited, which is going to bluff now. I don't know, probably call. Like 6s, 7s, 8s are in there as well, but we're getting a decent price. I think we call. Ace 9, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I think that hand wants to bet flop typically.
We have too many tables. It's a regular, it's a high bar, so I'm gonna take ICM and let it go. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's not dealing. Whatever. GG, second place here. 89, 84. Yeah, equal. I don't care, dude. I don't know. It's not working for him, I think. Deal agreed. Let's go. Deal agreed, right? Fight it. Magnetic. We cash, I don't know. 1K, 130, 16, good. It helps us a little bit. Page jump's incredible small, so. GG. I'm not that mad about this one. Because yeah, 70. It's a buy-in of a page jump. Yeah, I still don't think it's a mistake.
Always gonna lean towards call with the short stacks and the small blind. Ace Queen is one of those hands versus under the gun where 3-betting and calling are gonna be very, very similar in EV, right? But you just always lean towards call and PKOs when at least when the blinds are short. I would pure 3-bet if the blinds weren't short, but with them short, I want to call a lot. Do you know what would make my year? Is if both Eminem and Lana Del Rey dropped an album on the same week. We still can get value from a lot of shit. Oh my lord. Squeeze of Berenic? Am I reading that correct? Berenic? I have quad 66 and you have a very good hand. And you also have a very good hand. But it's all relative really. More AA. Oh, interesting. Well, hopefully man didn't limp raise the cheeky Jack 5. The Jack 5 is a prime time limp raise. For sure prime time. Man has literally nothing. Literal. What? Lol. That it would be stupid not to trust yourself. Am I making sense yet, chat? How many of you guys check back here? And how many of you guys bet big? And how many of you guys bet small? And how many of you guys bet in between? Would you like to know the real strategy? The answer, I don't exactly know. I'm gonna vote we bet big or check, no in between. We would take a slightly different approach on a 10-9-6 board, but a 9-7-6 we bet big or check. No time to explain, jump in. No time to explain, get the fuck in, chat. Fade! Yes. This is quite interesting. Check. Like a little pussy. Like a little pussy-o. People don't find the 10x bluffs enough. It's going to be a ton of like King 5, Ace 5. Ace 5 shoves free, so he's drawing pretty dead. He also has some Ace King though, you know, and some AJ suited, so I think of course we put money in. I mean, if there's ever a board in the history of poker to hero call on, there is no greater hero calling hand than on this board. Two from the Muns. He's sitting here with King 5 of diamonds, like, how the fuck did I get here? And I'm all like this, bitch. You got here like this. No way, bro. Close. Still a call, but we aren't going to be defending everything suited. Like 10-5 suited will be super close here because of him being short. It's also not as massive an impact when you have in a PKO, but still gets a little close. Great card for him. Well, a ton of queens, but also a ton of bluffs, so it's just, you're weighing it up. Like, he can still jam ace 10 for value, king 10 probably. I have a pretty nice call down, big stack, gonna bluff turn pure with probably shit that over bluffs as well. Probably bets ace shack in the turn pure. I'm gonna call this down. Like, at the end of the day, even a hand that does an awful job of unblocking bluffs, like Jack 10 for example, could still be a print here versus some players. Like, if they're gonna shove every ace by the river, like just everything that wants to bluff the turn bluffs the river, then you can call everything down here. And then on top of that, have the future EV of having a big stack final four. Just a reminder that in poker, a call can still be right despite being wrong. So let's just hope we see all the bluffs in the world here. 7-8, Jack 9, Ace Deuce, all the dumb shit. Not this time, unfortunately.
It's very, very plausible. Two spades, yeah. Why not check once in a while, you know? This seems like a really dry board to a lot of people, 3-3 or a pair, but it's versus the big blind, it's one of the worst boards there is. Your background changed where you're streaming from now? Wow, bottom two pair! I didn't ask for these powers. Nice! Wow. Hey, Prop Kera, good luck on the 162 final table. I mean, whatever, like, they could have an ace-high flush, but it's unlikely they raise it in position. I don't think they're gonna raise boats on the flop. Yeah, it's just so annoying. Uh-oh. See! Nice little mini moan, I would say. I did a little mini moan. Let's go. You call it's all over, baby. Nice. Boom! Feels good! Feels good. The guy's world class, you know? Nice. 1800. Good shit.
Nice. You closely following anyone in WSOP? No. No, pretty disconnected from the WSOP. I mean, I'm going on Twitter. I'm going on X. I'm seeing some things, but yeah, not really. They call. All right, let's get some more money in. They raise. Whoa. All right, let's call a position. See what the turn is. Turn is. I mean, honestly, it's good, but like, since I have the aces, their value maybe comes more from 8s and 9s. Bro. I'm gonna go for a thin value bet here. Okay, it was a thin value bet. Short stack had the 3. Might just get it in here. We can get it in against a lot of worse hands. Pocket queens, pocket 9s, ace 10, queen 10, queen jack, ace jack. They have the nuts. We are out. All right, so it's still a min cash. We weren't able to ladder up at all.